go and scout with Seymour Duncan, and sitting to my right is my good buddy Derek Duncan, heir to the Duncan throne, and probably can lift the most weights out of anyone here at Seymour Duncan. Anyway, one of the toughest things when you get a new Seymour Duncan humbucker is not the soldering, it's actually getting the pickup into the mounting ring. It's not an easy thing, and that I think frustrates the most people. So Duncan here, who's been like messing around with tools and pickups since he was, little Dunk, is going to show you some tips because he's excellent at installing pickups. So go ahead, Derek, give us some tips.
Okay. Well, your average humbucker comes with 2 springs, 2 screws, a pickup, and a mounting ring in most cases. What we're using here is a standard kind of vintage slotted screw. A lot of guitars these days have Phillips screws, which are a little easier to work with, but for today's lesson we're going to use the more difficult to use slotted screw and the long spring. We're not going to trim these at all.
Because Seymour Duncan, we're always trying to be vintage accurate, vintage correct.
With this vintage pickup here, as you can see. But this is a short leg too, so that makes it even harder because the spring compresses more, makes trying to hold everything together a little more difficult. So for this, the only tool we're going to need is a slotted screwdriver, just something that fits a screw in our hands and a little bit of patience. So the screws go in first, followed by the springs, and then the pickup goes on. Don't try to do it this way because when you're trying to get one screw in, your spring's going to fall out, then your other spring's going to fall out, and then it's going to make life more difficult. Alright, so to make things easier, we're going to start with the screw, the spring in our right hand. Try and hold the spring and the screw so you don't drop anything. Pickup in our left hand. I like to align the spring with one finger just to keep it from slipping off the bottom plate. From there, we're going to push down with our thumb on the screw until you feel it click into the hole. Then we're going to grab the mounting ring with our left hand. So that should stay where you want it to.
Complete control.
Yeah, complete control. Then we take our now free right hand, or left hand, whichever hand you prefer, and operate our screwdriver. So I just turn it a few times to get the screw just barely through the threads.
Okay.
That way you don't compress the spring too much. Your mounting ring can still move around, which makes the next step a little easier. Okay, so we've got our spring and screw threaded into the bottom plate on one side. Now we have the other side to deal with. So I like to put the screw in a little, hold the screw tight, slide the spring on, and then push the remainder of the screw. And then from there, it's the same as we did the other side. So kind of align the spring with your finger, so that way when you push it, it doesn't slip off. So we align that, then we push the screw down with our thumb until we click into the hole. Now, keeping everything aligned, I push the mounting ring down with my left thumb, and I still keep pressure on my right thumb. Give the screwdriver a few turns. Now you can see that we're basically mounted into our ring.
So that's that. And then last thing we should note, this pickup, you've probably never seen it in a catalog, you've never seen it anywhere other than right now. So custom shop thing we're doing, 1 coil parallel access trembucker, 1 coil, same kind of rail we're doing on the Scotty and El Diablo, and it's only going to be available through the Seymour Duncan forum. So log in www.seymourduncan/forum and get a hold of one of these things. It's a monster. All right, so with that, thanks Derek Duncan.
Oh, we haven't done it yet.
It's close enough. We're professionals. Anyway, thanks guys.